Welcome to Bugs, Buzz, and Beyond. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of honeybees, where we'll uncover one of the most intriguing and essential aspects of the colony, the process of how the honeybee queen is chosen and crowned. From the moment she hatches to her royal duties in the hive, becoming a queen is no simple task. Stick with us as we explore the incredible journey of a honeybee queen, from her birth to her reign. In every thriving honeybee colony, there exists one incredibly important figure, the queen. But the queen isn't just any ordinary bee. She's the central life force of the entire hive. Her main job is to lay eggs, and she's the sole bee responsible for ensuring the colony continues to grow and thrive. Without the queen, the hive wouldn't be able to function, as she lays all the eggs that develop into new worker bees, drones, and occasionally new queens. But have you ever wondered, how exactly does a bee become a queen? What's the secret behind how the hive selects which bee will take the crown? Well, it's not just about luck. It's a process that involves careful selection, intense competition, and a bit of royal drama. Let's dive into the intricate and fascinating process of how a new queen is chosen. The journey of a honeybee queen begins just like every other bee, as an egg laid by the reigning queen. However, not every egg will become a queen. So, how does the hive know which eggs should develop into a queen? It all starts with a special care and feeding that the larvae receive. The worker bees decide which of the larvae will grow into queens, and they do this by feeding them a rich, nutritious food called royal jelly. While most larvae are given a diet of honey and pollen, which is perfect for developing into worker bees, the larvae that are chosen to become queens are fed an exclusive diet of royal jelly. This highly nutritious substance is produced by the worker bees and contains a combination of proteins, sugars, and other essential nutrients that trigger a dramatic transformation in the larvae. This special diet doesn't just help the larvae grow faster, it actually changes their physical development, encouraging the growth of fully functional ovaries. This is the magic that transforms an ordinary bee into the powerful queen capable of laying thousands of eggs. It's all thanks to the royal jelly that these special larvae are given. As the queen larvae grow and mature, there are often multiple potential queens in the hive, all vying for the same title. But only one can reign supreme, and the process to determine the future ruler involves some fierce competition. When the time is right and the queens are ready to emerge, they must undergo a dramatic process to decide who will become the true queen of the hive. The virgin queens, once they reach maturity, engage in a battle for dominance. It's not a gentle rivalry. These queens are ready to fight to the death in what's known as the queen-to-queen combat. The queens will face off in a fierce battle, using their mandibles, jaws, to bite and fight until only one remains victorious. The last queen standing is the one who will ascend to the throne and take her place as the new ruler of the hive. But the drama doesn't stop there. After the queens have battled it out, the victor must take part in a spectacular event known as the nuptial flight. During this flight, the virgin queen takes to the skies in search of drones, the male bees of the colony, with whom she will mate. This is the only time the queen will mate in her life, and it's a critical moment for ensuring the future of the hive. Afterward, she returns to the hive, where she begins her royal duties of laying eggs. Once the queen has successfully mated and returned to the hive, her work begins in earnest. She will start laying eggs, sometimes producing thousands per day, ensuring the hive's population continues to grow. The queen is now the heart of the colony, and her presence is felt throughout the hive. Worker bees, who are the female bees tasked with managing the hive, protecting the queen, and tending to her needs, maintain the hive's structure and health. Her scent, which is produced by pheromones, is what keeps the colony working as a united and organized group. Interestingly, queens live much longer than worker bees. While a worker bee might live for only a few weeks, a queen can live for several years. This long lifespan is essential because it allows the queen to continually lay eggs, providing a constant stream of new bees to support the hive. Without her, the colony would fall apart. Even though the queen may reign for several years, her time will eventually come to an end. Whether she dies, becomes weaker, or simply can't produce enough eggs, the hive will need to replace her to ensure its survival. When this happens, the worker bees will start the process of raising a new queen. When the hive senses that their current queen is failing or that the colony's population is decreasing, they will select a new queen from the available larvae. These larvae are fed the same royal jelly that transformed the previous queen, and the cycle begins again. As the new queen matures, she'll engage in her own nuptial flight, where she'll mate with drones and return to the hive to take on her royal duties. If there are multiple new queens in the hive at once, there may be another battle for dominance, with the queens fighting until only one remains as the new ruler of the hive. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.